Yesterday, Uganda, through its National Planning Authority and other government agencies, which included the Ministry of Health, Ministry of Finance, Planning and Economic Development, released the State of Uganda Population Report 2025, which carries the theme Mental Health, a Silent Emergency. Up to now, I'm still wondering why this report has not attracted louder national attention. I've got an opportunity to have a scan through and check the figures that were published in this report, and indeed the figures must be disturbing to any sane Ugandan. For example, I've checked around and I've really seen that about 24% of adults in Uganda live with a mental health condition. Among children, the figure stands at about 23%. That is roughly 1 in every 4 people. Yet fewer than 10% of those who need mental health care receive structured treatment. Reported mental health cases at health facilities have increased sharply in recent years, rising by around 70% between 2021 and 2024. Now, this is my job to translate what it means. What it means, if you sit in a taxi with 14 passengers, at least 3 are struggling psychologically. If you sit in a taxi with 14 passengers, at least 3 are struggling psychologically. If you teach a class of 50 students, that means around 12 are battling anxiety, depression, trauma, or substance-related distress. If you manage a team of 20 employees, about 5 are functioning under strain. And what's most disturbing, according to this report, most of them don't receive formal support. What does that mean for the state of the nation? It means productivity suffers silently. It means concentration in classrooms drops. It means decision-making in offices weakens. It means conflict in families increases. And it means substance use rises as people self-medicate. We speak proudly about Uganda's youth bulge, with over 70% of the population under 30. But if nearly a quarter of that generation struggles with untreated mental health condition, then the demographic dividend weakens. It's horrible, it's worrying, and indeed we need to do something. So I'm yet to get a full report, because these are excerpts of the figures that were released yesterday at the Uganda Media Center, which I felt like as Ugandans we need to really understand the size of the problem we are battling with as a nation. Because with such figures, you cannot build economic growth on emotionally exhausted minds. You cannot strengthen national stability with psychological distress. People have psychological distress, have mental health breakdown, people have mental health conditions, and that's why we have what we are currently battling with as crime rate, violence everywhere. Indeed, everything is upside down. Now, these numbers, like I've showed you, are not abstract statistics. They reflect how we think, how we cope, how we relate, how we work and lead as a country. So ask yourself, are we budgeting for mental health in proportion to this burden? Are schools investing in counseling services with the same urgency as infrastructure? Are workplaces creating psychological safety? This report is not noise, it's data, and data demands national reflection. This is the Mental Health Radio. We shall continue to make sense out of the figures that were already published by the National Planning Authority. Mental health is indeed a silent pandemic.